there, and welcome to Snarky Rainbows Moment. I am Catherine Lang, and we're having a little bit of hope, a little bit of fun, and we're twisting it together with just a little bit of snark to keep things interesting. And today we're going to jump right into the happy thought for the day. And your happy thought is you do not have to allow the attitudes and actions and behaviors of others drive your own attitude, actions, or behaviors. You are in the driver's seat. And I learned this lesson just recently. I was taking my son to Carline, which in and of itself is an adventure for me. I have been a homeschool mom for 17 years. Carline and I are foreigners. We don't know each other. And I'm thinking that's probably a good thing for me. But Carline aside, what really is a challenge is driving up and down 431 during rush hour. Anyone that has driven up and down 431 at any time of day between Gunnersville, Alabama and Boaz, Alabama understands my frustrations. You don't know who, what, or why you're going to encounter along the way. Like, say, an 18-wheeler that decides they're going to turn left, so she pulls out into the middle lane, which for those of you who can't picture it, an 18-wheeler can't pull out into the middle lane, so they have to stop the cab in the middle lane with the rest of the truck blocking the other two lanes. Yes, that happened. But that's not even what opened my eyes to this whole idea of attitude adjustment. As I was coming back from Carline in a wonderful mood, having had a relatively experience-free drive, I come down the mountain and I signal that I'm going to have to turn because I'm getting ready to get in the left turn lane. And I signal to the car that has decided it no longer wants to pass me. It wants to ride right at the back bumper. And I patiently wait. And I patiently wait. And I patiently wait. And finally, that car moves on up. And my blinker now, and I can understand the misunderstanding that occurred because my blinker had only been flashing for about a minute, maybe two. But the car behind the car that was riding my bumper edge decided she did not want to let me by. So instead of easing back a little, she sped up. But I moved on over because my blinker said I'm moving on over, and there was room. The light ahead of us was red, so she was going to have to stop. My turn was at that light, so I had to get over. And in response to my merging and moving that quickly, she honked very loudly and said things that you really should not be saying in public. So I moved on over and I kind of wiggled my finger, like pointing that, hey, this is a turn. I'm making a turn. There's a purpose to this. I used that little blinker thing on the back of my car to let you know I'm going to turn. But she wasn't impressed. Now, after I turned and I explained to her that the reason I had been able to merge was my blinker, I was still shaking and I was still a little distraught from the encounter. And I thought about, am I angry? Am I mad at her for responding that way? And I realized it was really more that I was afraid because in this day and age, you don't know. You just don't know what someone's going to do. But the more I thought about the encounter, the more I realized that each and every day, we are dealing with people that are signaling to us that they're about to make a change, or they need to make a change, or there's a situation in their lives that's requiring a change, and they've got their blinker on to let us know that they're getting ready to change. And too often, we're so caught up in what we're doing that we miss the signals. We're so focused in our own journey that we don't see them. First and foremost, what we're doing and where we are is about relationships, being invested in others and being invested for others. And when I get so caught up in my journey that I don't recognize that you're not paying attention when I signal, or I am so caught up in my journey that I don't even notice your signal, then I'm not doing the part that I am called to do. I am not doing the things that I am led to do, which is to reach out and be an encouragement and be a help. Yes, the encounter with the woman honking and cursing was not a pleasant thing, but I made the choice to see the situation for more than just a traffic encounter. When you choose to see beyond the immediate circumstances, then you open up the opportunities to grow into so much more than you could be if you just look at this and not this. Make the choice today to see the big picture. That is your moment of hope. Your decision is in the driver's seat. How you choose to act, how you choose to see, how you choose to respond will determine the journey that you take. If you choose to focus on the possibilities, then instead of honking and cursing, you will be happy to merge. Until next time, remember, be blessed and be a blessing.